Hello techies. Welcome to our brand new video series focused on helping you get the most of your experiences in life. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms.
So we were talking about custom reports. So we have created a custom report. We saw that we have to use a data source. And how should we choose a data source? The data source should give us the amount of data that we are looking for. And we should try to use the data source that is more suited to our purpose. It should have only the data that we want. In that way, we ensure that our data sources are of good performance. And there are two types of data sources: standard data sources versus index data sources. And, if possible, if an index data source is available, then we should always use an index data source. And then we talked about business objects and related business objects as well. So every report has a primary business object. And we have a related business object with it as well. So, depending on what kind of data you want, first you have to research where is that particular field available. So we have to choose the particular object business object, and then the related business object. That is what we will do. And then we talked about how we can create prompts in our custom reports. So, if I go to my custom report, so we had created some custom prompts. We had created filters, we had done some sorting, and so on. So this is all that we have done. And we also saw how we could share the report. We shared the report with authorized users. And then we also saw the option to share it with specific authorized users and groups. So we saw that. And then now, what we are going to do is we are going to schedule this report. Okay, so that it can run automatically without anyone having to run it manually. Right. Sometimes what happens, especially if it's a large report, if it runs for a long time, then sometimes it becomes very problematic. I would say if you run it during business hours, because it affects the system performance, people might have issues while using this system. So in that case, what should we do? Is we should try to schedule this report during off hours or outside business hours. Right, because that will help us to get. That would not impact the other users. And also we will try to schedule it over the weekends where we are sure that there is minimum user load. Right. So these things can be done. And so, for that, we may have to schedule this report to run on its own. So how do we do that? We go to the related actions. And then we go to custom report, and we have the option to schedule it. Okay, we have the option to schedule. If I do that, see, it asks you. Okay, this is the report that you are trying to schedule. And what is the run frequency? By default, the option is run now, that you want to run the report now. But I don't want to run it now, I want to schedule it. So you have multiple options for scheduling. This is the same scheduling options that you will see for EIBs as well as for core connectors. For anything in work, if you want to schedule it, this is the same scheduling options that you will get. The first one says, run once in the future. You want to run it. You want to run this report once? Okay, but in the future date you don't want it to record. We just want it to run it once. Right. Maybe on the end of the financial year you want to run it once. Okay, that's all. You have tested the report. You have created it. Now you want to schedule it. Just run it once. So, if that is the case, you select this option and you specify the date and time that the report is going to run. Okay, but let's say I want to run it on a daily recurrence. Okay, it should run daily, every day of the week. If I want to do that, then I can select this option, a daily recurrence. Okay, so let's choose that. Let's choose a daily recurrence and click OK. So here you have to specify these prompt options because, remember, we have selected these as the prompts from hire date and to hire it. Now, when you are running this report, who is going to enter these data? Right. It will run on its own. So we should be able to enter those values. I mean, we should be able to have something here so that the dates are auto-populated every time the integration of the report runs. So we are going to run this daily. So what should be the from hire date and do hire date? It depends again, right? Like you can run it like between yesterday and today. Can we do that between yesterday and today? Who are the people who were hired? Is it? It's so because we are running it daily. So we only want the daily hires. So let's say, from hire date we will pay, determine value at runtime. Right. Because we don't want to give a fixed value. We want to say determine value at runtime. 2. Hire date is also something that we will say determine value at runtime. Okay. So now, what is the from? So we will say yesterday. Right. Yesterday. As for the spectrum, the system time, and then to hire date would be today. Today's system date, right. So if we do that, then all the workers who were hired between yesterday and today, only those workers would be given in the report output. Isn't it? Right. So this is an interesting option. So if you run it daily, if you run this automatically daily, it will run with these parameters between yesterday and today. So we are going to run. We are going to. And then what time do you want to run it? So you want to run it every week, Jay, right? Monday to Friday, or you want to run it? Excuse me. Okay. So you want to run it every week, the Monday to Friday, or you want to run it every day, right? So if you specify every X days, if you specify one day, that means it will run on all the days of the week. Okay. If you just want to run it every alternate day, specify 2. So if it starts with Monday, then it will run on a Wednesday, then Friday, then Sunday, then Tuesday, then Thursday, then Saturday, then again Monday. Right. If you want to run it like that, then you specify every 2 days. If you want to run it every 3 days, that is fine. If you want to run every 7 days, every 10 days, right, that is also okay. You can do that like this. If you want to run it every 10 days, okay. Irrespective of whatever the date is, you want to run it every 10 days. So yeah, that is something you can do. But we want to run it every 1 day, right? Because that is the launch parameter we have used. We have used between yesterday and today. So ideally we should run it daily. At what time you want to run? Let's say I want to run just before everybody comes into office. So let's say I want to run it at 6:30 in the morning. So that, even if it takes a long time, the report should be available by the time everybody comes into office at 8 o'clock. Before that, the report should be ready. Okay, so we want to run it at 6:30 in the morning. Right, and what time zone we have to specify the time zone. Okay, so since we have used here yesterday's system and today's system, it might make sense to run it using the specific time zone, because we are using the system in our launch parameter. But it doesn't have to be the Los Angeles time, it can be any time. Right, it can be any time in the world. So